was your for me mama kwaba Eleba Ghanatube so aha ena ensema ekoso ewo ye man Ghana mu no onsa ebeka adafo nsema ekoso ewo Ghana mu de edos ye papa na eni soso mese makwa koboaboa ebi ano ede apel adafo ye mohwi na enkotie ensem no na yembra
Honorable Majority Leader.
When I'm here.
Honorable Majority Leader, with all due respect, let's finish the question, then we'll come to the real issue.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister of Trade.
I'm pleading with you.
Agribusiness and industry, what progress
Honorable, if you insist, let me hear.
Development of comprehensive national industry policy. And how the ministry intends to ensure that this policy translates into value addition.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Hold it. Let's hear the Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, you are setting a precedent.
Once is insisting.
You are setting a precedent.
Once is insisting. Yes. Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, can you have the Minority Leader show us which standing order he stands on to ask questions from the dispatch table? Which standing order? Because our standing orders are clear. At question time, the Speaker shall call successively each member in whose name a question stands on the order paper. The member shall rise and ask the question that stands in the name of the member on the order paper. Mr. Speaker, he should show me the basis for he always wanting to go and ask his questions from there, when every other member, including myself, I stand here to ask questions. If he should go to the dispatch box to ask a question, if I have follow-up questions, will I also go to the dispatch box to ask a follow-up questions? Mr. Speaker, we cannot allow this. This is not the practice. I have been in this house for so many years. I have seen leaders. I have seen minority leaders. This is the first time I see a minority leader wanting to ask questions from the dispatch box. You've been here with us for all these years. You tell me, name one minority leader that stood at the dispatch box to ask questions. Name one, Mr. Speaker. Name just one, so that I'll be satisfied and I'll sit. Name one minority leader who will go to the dispatch box to ask questions. Why? Why are we overindulging him? As for today, it will not happen, Mr. Speaker. He will not go to the dispatch box to ask questions. He will stand where he is and he will ask the question and the minister will answer the questions. It is only the minister who can go to the dispatch box to answer the question. Those are the rules. And that has been the tradition and the practice of this house. Every day he draws attention to tradition and practice. He should also go by the traditions and the practice of this house. You will not go and ask a question from there. You will stand there and ask a question.
Yes, Minority Chief.
Speaker, I can sense a lot of emotions that the respected leader is displaying. And he's quoting Order 88.1. Repeatedly, he's quoted that order. I humbly want to find out from the leader. He should tell me which order that allows him to make statements on the dispatch box. And where there are statements made, closing statement, when minority leader speaks, majority leader speaks, the minority leader speaks on the dispatch box. He should tell us the order in this book that tells us. No, he addresses it. No, I mean, so, leader, with respect. So, leader, Mr. Speaker, with respect, I think on that day, the majority leader had trouble. Speaker, I recall, unfortunately, you were the one who was presiding. We engaged, the clerk is here, he will bear me out, we engaged, and he was allowed to ask his question on the dispatch box. What is the big deal? Will this thing stop you from your researching agenda?
answering the question from the dispatch box, would it stop your government from resetting your agenda? Allow the man to ask this question. What is the problem? Besides, you have been making statement on the dispatch box. Tell us which orders allows you to do that. You should tell us that. Speaker, and you rule. Speaker, you ever rule. Speaker, I invite you to caution the majority leader that he cannot challenge your powers. If he wants to challenge the ruling of the speaker, he knows what to do. He should come by emotion. So he should just be calm. You don't need to show emotions. He should just be calm. But we on this side are not threatened. And his concluding words were that he is not going to ask the question on the dispatch board today. It doesn't lie in his mouth. It is the speaker's ruling.
It doesn't.
And if you want to challenge the speaker, come by emotion. He's a majority leader. Come by emotion.
Honorable Minority Chief Whip, I haven't given any ruling to be challenged. I have not given any ruling to be challenged. Honourable members, with all due respect, I have my own view on the use of the dispatch box. However, in the circumstances, some matters I would pray that we will exercise a bit of restraint so that we can address this with the leadership of the House as to how the dispatch box is supposed to be used. And if the need be, we provide the necessary guidance that should guide everybody. I have also been in this house for some time. I'm in my 4th term. I know how a dispatch box has been used. So, Majority Leader, you raise a very salient point, but I would want us to meet as leaders of the House and provide some guidelines as to how the dispatch box is supposed to be used. So I am touching the soft part of the heart of everybody. I'm saying everybody. Equally touching the heart of the minority leader. So that should not be interpreted to me otherwise. So that for today, we just do the needful and proceed. Pending meeting the leadership of the House so that a guideline will be provided regarding the use of the dispatch box.
The minority chief will make an application to you to the effect that you, as the presiding speaker, the first deputy speaker of the 9th Parliament of the Republic of Ghana, did rule that we on this side can use this dispatch board. It belongs to us. I don't know why we should continue to talk about it. So, Mr. Speaker, let him ask the question and we continue.
Honorable Habib, this is a house of record. Can you give me the date that I made that ruling? Honorable Habib, honorable members, order. Can you give me the date that I delivered that ruling? If you are unable to do so, be in a house of record, withdraw the statement that I have delivered ruling that the minority can use the dispatch box.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, I am, for the fact that I cannot give you the exact date, does not mean I should withdraw my statement. And I'm not going to withdraw my statement because I did not say anything to offend our rules. So I am not going to withdraw it. If I cannot get the date, is it true that you have ruled on such matter or not? Is it that you have ruled on such matter or not? I'm not withdrawing anything.
Honorable Habib, The rules are very clear. If a member is misleading the House, it will become a subject matter of privileges. That is why I am giving you the opportunity. I cannot remember giving a ruling to the effect that minority can always use this side of the dispatch box. So do the needful.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, if it was not necessarily, if it was, Mr. Speaker, okay. Mr. Speaker, if it was not a ruling, that I take back. But Mr. Speaker, what I remember was that you were the one presiding when this issue occurred in Parliament. And at the end of the day, you allow the minority leader to ask his question. So if that was not a ruling,
if you wouldn't mind, I can give you time to produce a copy of my ruling. And if you are unable to do so, we invoke the rules.
Mr. Speaker, I just said, maybe you didn't hear me right. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I had said, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I had said, maybe you were not listening to me, that if what happened does not constitute a ruling, I take it back. But you were the one presiding when the incident happened, and you finally allow him to ask the question. That is the basis. But if it doesn't constitute any ruling, I take that back. But Mr. Speaker, I'm an elected member of this House. I cannot be threatened. I didn't come here by accident. I was elected here. So if I make an application, I shouldn't be threatened that rules will be provoked or will be invoked on me. The most important thing is that if that was not a ruling, I take that back. But you were the one presiding when that incident happened, and then you allow him to ask the question.
Ebusiafo insama etwegum ewo Ghana no eno ena ukotie ene bi so ohwe no make sure say all the comments no ebebre me ewo comment section na mejibre akenkan ni na ede amofefefe me ka wo say aha Ghanatube insama ekoso ewo yeman mu onsa ebeka enti ene na dofo on subscribe ya subscribe mami na hit notification bell no for more updates here bituma na wenya ne interpass memo we free say obe like e videos ni na afin so wa share ede amaye sisi ade odofusu ni account